21世纪学习者啊，这个真的是一个很大的议题啊，很多的社会的各个方面的人士，他都在对此发表看法。其实我觉得，像在2012年存在的职业，2012都是10年前的事情了，可能在2002年根本不存在什么用户体验官呐，是这种自媒体啊，都是在近20年发展起来的。那对于我们的学生将来会从事什么样的职业，其实我们现在根本就不清楚。但是如何 prepare 他们成为一个我们根本就不知道他们将来做什么的职业的人，我相信这个思考对我们老师来说是有意义的。那这期视频呢，就是简短的跟大家分享一下关于21世纪学习者应该具备的品质。如果你喜欢我的频道，不要忘记订阅还有点赞哦。Hello everyone, this is Lucy. Welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to talk with you about 21st century learning. So when I exploring this topic, I watched a video that is what is 21st century education. In that video, it mentions many of the top jobs in 2012 didn't even exist in 2002. Such as social media strategist, user experience manager, or telework manager. Like all these jobs are just so new to us. Today, I even asked my 6-year-old son, tomorrow is his birthday, what you want to be when you grow up? He said, I want to be a firefighter. I said, what you should do now to be a firefighter? I said, I should have a healthy body. As a teacher, as an educator, we don't even know what they're going to be in the future. So just as when I think about firefighter, do we really need a firefighter in 30 years? Is there going to be some, technological things happening and can save everybody's life? So when I think about how to prepare my students to be 21st century learners, I should train myself to be a 21st century educator. 21st century education is about so many things, but 5 of them are really in my mind and I can really make a connection with them. They are creativity, cultural awareness, exploration. Steve Hargadon mentioned that the internet is releasing intellectual energy that comes from our latent desires as human beings to have a voice, to create, and to participate. As a Chinese immersion teacher, when I think about creativity, I always want my students to create something by their own that belongs to themselves using Chinese. How our teachers could support them, how could make our lesson meaningful and interesting, is really an art of teaching. I am a first grade teacher, so when I teach my kids about represent in Chinese, that is 代表, we learn American flag first, then we need to create something called my animal country flag. So they're going to use represent. For example, this is like a rabbit country flag. Carrot represent their favorite food, and they all have some meanings. And they need to draw first and write their own represent article. So this can be a good example of how students use something they already know to create something for their own. Barnett Berry mentioned 21st century learning means that students master content while producing, synthesizing, and evaluating information from a wide variety of subjects and sources with an understanding of and respect for diverse cultures. Global citizens should have cultural awareness. In a Chinese immersion program, cultural awareness becomes more important. Kids create a Chinese New Year lab book. So in this lab book, it's including what kind of food we're going to eat that night and the beautiful meaning behind it, and what we're going to do, and also what we're going to say. And they're going to write something that shows they understand what the culture behind it. The third aspect is exploration. I always make connection with curiosity. Diana Ravitch mentioned 21st century learners should have so many skills and knowledge. History, civics, geography, mathematics, science, speak and write English well, study a foreign language, art, love of learning, self-discipline, social skills, use technology wisely, even play a musical instrument. Exploration is something I want to work on as an educator. So my principal told me once that a good lesson may not be created if you stay in the classroom after school for 2 hours. But it might come to your mind when you hang out in Target or Home Depot. You may be able to get some good ideas when you are in a casual place. I can even use my professional learning network and make it more broader and meet new people and listen to them. Those conversations and ideas will really enrich my own classroom. This also reminds me of TPAC. That is the combination of technological knowledge, content knowledge, and pedagogical knowledge. My son is exploring the robotic. Young learners are using simple technology to make their own program, and they have some content knowledge of how to make it work. And also pedagogical knowledge is important. I see how the coach is training them. It is very interesting to see a 6-year-old kid exploring technology world. Last, I want to share my personal vision of 21st century learning. So as I mentioned in the beginning, we couldn't know what the kid's going to be in the future. We couldn't even imagine right now what kind of job they would have in 20 or 30 years. But preparing kids with creativity, cultural awareness, exploration, that could make the road to success flatter and smoother. I also have one quote that is from this book to share with you. That is, teaching students to love learning and to be curious about the world helps prepare them for the future. See you next time. Hello， 大家好，欢迎来到我的频道，我是 Lucy， 我是位美国中文浸入式小学的老师，我教授1年级。那刚刚的这期视频呢，是我第一次用英文录视频。那今天呢，我主要想用中文再跟大家来分享一下，因为虽然是研究生的作业啊，但是它的议题是关于21世纪的学习者应该具备什么样的品质。我觉得这对我们每一位老师啊都是非常有借鉴意义的。那我从中呢选出了5点。那第一点呢是关于创造力。那当我们在设计课程的时候啊，我们要时刻提醒自己，要想着在这个课结束的时候，学生到底能创造出来一个什么东西，这个东西是完完全全属于他自己的。那像我们在学习代表这个词，就是 represent， 我们首先学了是美国国旗。那其实代表是蛮难的，比如说50颗星星代表50个州。那为了能够检验学生是否完成了这个目标呢，我们有做一面叫做动物国国旗，那这个都是得到父母的许可的。那我可以在视频当中跟大家分享。那动物国国旗呢，就要讲一个动物，然后这个动物有很多的代表。那比如他在下面的句子当中说，这是兔子国国旗，那4个颜色代表4个州，然后苹果这些都代表兔子喜欢的食物。那通过相应的这样的活动，就可以检测出学生是否对代表这个词有一个深刻的理解，那同时他也创造了一定属于他自己的东西。那第二点呢是关于 cultural awareness， 就是关于不同文化的一个包容度。我们想到21世纪的学习者，他们一定是要跟不同种族国家的人去交往的。那这些人可能由于他们的背景不同，其实沟通上面是会面临一些挑战的。那如何让我们学生有这种Global Citizen 全球化居民的这样的品格是十分重要的。所以第3和第4个品质呢，是我正在work on 的，我需要加强的。那 exploration 就是关于探索，探索总会让我想到保持好奇心。那其实我们不管你是教了5年还是10年，还是刚刚教书的老师，你会发现由于学生不同，你每天都在面对不同的挑战。所以如何让我们保持对不同学生的好奇心和对我们教授内容的好奇心，其实十分关键的。像我教到第4年，那些东西我都已经教完了3遍，我就觉得哇，你随便告诉我一什么我都能教，所以我会渐渐失去备课的动力。但是如果我去一个博物馆、去图书馆或者参加一个活动，哪怕跟朋友聊聊天，我都会马上看到， 这个点子可以用在我的课堂当中。所以如果我们时刻保持好奇心的话，就会给我们时刻的一个提醒，让我们把更加丰富的内容带到课堂当中来。那最后一点呢，就是关于学生的社交能力的培养。那它这个叫做 collaboration and communication， 其实听起来还是很大。即便是成年人的世界，我们也每天都在面临人际关系、人际交往的困扰。如果我们能够从小培养一定学生面对人际关系的一些处理方式的话，我觉得这在他们长大以后是非常有利的。今天要分享的 quote 是 Teaching students to love learning and to be curious about the world helps prepare them for the future. 我们下一期节目再见，拜拜。